everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we will be discussing one of the most asked questions by the aspirants of the UPSC Civil Services Examination. That is, how do we prepare for the IAS interview? Now, there is no hard and fast rule as to how you will be able to crack the interview because it's quite unpredictable and you're expected to have very balanced and neutral point of view for all the answers that you'll be giving and not, preferably fumble in any of the answers that you give. So here are some tips that I'll be sharing with you all so that it'll help you to develop your personality and develop the right kind of attitude that will help you in order to crack the interview. So the first and the foremost thing that is extremely important for all is that you need to start early. You are not supposed to wait for the results of the mains exam to come and then start preparing for the interview. Honestly speaking, there is no right preparation as such because this is a test of your personality and you evolve your personality over the years. This is not something that you can change within 2 or 3 months, but yes, you can gain more insight about yourself. You can have an idea as to what are the most possible questions and prepare the answers, beforehand. That's something that you can do, I feel. So you need to start early. Just don't wait for the results to come. Start from the beginning only in order to crack the interview. The second point would be that know yourself fully. I think a lot of us are not self-aware. We do not know ourselves completely, although we claim to know that, but that isn't the truth. That isn't the truth, right? So we need to understand ourselves before we expect others to understand us. So, develop your strengths and weaknesses and also understand who you are, maybe your hidden talents or your personality, be it negative, positive, does not matter. Just know yourself in and out, because if you don't know that, then the board members will be expecting you to understand yourself. Because if you don't know yourself, how will you be able to understand what others are? It's a very basic thing. The third point would be to read your biodata multiple times. A lot of times it has happened in the interviews of UPSC that questions are directly asked from your biodata, CV or resume that is given to each of the board members, and you're not able to answer because that's a very basic thing and people just miss it out. They just read everything that is around, be it the current affairs, be it the newspapers. Of course, that's important too. But it is also of crucial importance to read your biodata, understand, and also post questions yourself so that you know what they might be able to ask you, right? So read your biodata thoroughly, thoroughly go through each and every sections that are there, be it your hobbies, be it your passions, or be it the experiences that you've had in your past working years or anything sort of that. They can ask you anything and everything, maybe the meaning of your name, okay, the place where you come from, something about that state, the district. So you need to be self-aware even now in the biodata. Then obviously this goes without saying that you have to have a positive attitude towards the exam, because if you do not have the right kind of mentality towards not only the exam or the interview but towards everything in life, you will not be able to achieve anything, because the board members are experienced people. They'll just sense right away if you have a negative mindset or a positive one. And obviously in an all India service like this, you need to have the right kind of optimistic point of view towards everything and anything. So start developing that positive attitude towards you from the very, very beginning, right? So this is another thing I would say. And obviously, last but not the least, just do not take the interview in a light spirit. Of course, there might be many rumors that you must have heard or anything sort of that, but you need not take anything lightly, because once you take anything for granted, then what happens is that you become complacent and you are not able to give your level best. And also one more most important thing, do not lie in front of the board members in order to impress them or create an impression, because that's not gonna happen. So these were some tips that I would, like to give you in order to develop that kind of strategy for the interview. But I personally feel that for the interview, there is no such strategy that is to be given. But anyway, so I just hope all the aspirants are all the best for the interview and hope you crack it. Thank you.